everyone! I wanted to do an update on the bearded dragon that I got from Yellow Room Reptiles back in October. So I've collected a few videos and photos of her, and so I'm going to be showing them today. So in my unboxing video, I asked you guys for suggestions for what I should name her. And so what I ended up going with was Aurora, because I liked that the name meaning was Goddess of Dawn, and I felt that it fit with her colors. So she's my first bearded dragon that I've ever had, and I want to start off by saying that she is just amazing. I'm so happy with her, and I really suggest getting a bearded dragon if you've never had one. She has some spunk, which I really enjoy, but she's got a great personality. I started her off with some dubia roaches and collard greens, but now I'm feeding her BSFL with collard greens. And she's been really good about eating her greens, surprisingly, for how small she was when I got her. Yellow Room Reptiles was already feeding her greens from a young age. So she thankfully didn't have much of a transition over to greens. Her substrate is potty pads, and then I have paper towel over in the corner where she always poops, and she's fairly clean. She's in a 20-gallon, but we have an enclosure that we're working on right now that is 3 feet by 2 feet by 2 feet. So I'm really excited to get her in that. I think she's pretty much outgrown this one. I really can't wait to get her into the other one. I'm just waiting for a few things to come in, and they haven't come in yet because of what's going on with the pandemic. So I'm really eager to get her in her new enclosure. If you're curious about her lighting, I have a 10.0 T5 UVB bulb in there. And then she's got a Power Sun UV 80 watt. And so that's a 2-in-1 bulb, so she's getting UVB from that as well. That bulb gets pretty hot, so it's summer right now, and I'm actually having to shut it off every once in a while because it just gets too hot in the enclosure for her. But I'm going to be switching her lighting. I'm doing some tests right now with the new melamine enclosure, and I've got it pretty good, so I think this is going to keep the temperature regulated a lot better once I move her in there. She also gets Fluker's Reptile Vitamin once a week with beta-carotene, and then I've got calcium as well that I dust whenever I do something like duvias for her. I don't really dust the BSFL because they're already so high in calcium on their own. And then for cleaning the enclosure, I use chlorhexidine, which is used in the vet offices that I've worked in, so I know it's safe for reptiles. You can buy it on Amazon, and you just dilute it, and it works really well. If you're looking for a new reptile to add to your family, I highly recommend the bearded dragon if you've never had one. But always do your research. Don't go by what the pet stores tell you, because you'll often get the wrong information. So you want to search out people who have had them before and people who are experienced with them. There are also a lot of Facebook groups that you can join for bearded dragon owners. There's one called Bearded Dragon Owners. There's also one called Dragon Smart. There's a lot of them that have some really good information out there, and I highly recommend that you go and check them out. So far, I'm happy to say that Aurora has really been thriving since I brought her home. There hasn't been anything that's concerned me about her health in any way. I will say she's got quite the personality. She's docile, but she lets you know when something's bothering her. She also is really food driven, so I have to be careful where I put my hands when she's thinking she's going to get a treat. When I feed her, I actually have to distract her on one side of the tank while I drop the bowl on the other side. Otherwise, she leaps out of the tank trying to get the food out of my hand. I had absolutely no idea that bearded dragons could even jump that high. So that's about it for this update video. So if you want to see more videos with Aurora, you can let me know in the comments, and I'll be sure to add some more. If you want to see more photos and videos of her, be sure to follow my Instagram page at Gecko Cave. So thanks for watching!